Alright, guys, earlier in my life, I talked about getting a letter from Social Security, and that's basically what this video is going to be about. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm here to talk to you about why should the people on Social Security be the ones to get punished because Social Security overpays you, and they admit in a letter saying that they overpaid you, but they never stopped the benefits. So all of a sudden now they catch on to that and they say, well, hey, we overpaid you. So now it's your responsibility because we overpaid you to make sure it all gets paid back, or we're going to withhold your benefits until it does. So again, why should we have to be the ones to do that? That shouldn't be our responsibility. And I think that for someone who's been on Social Security for 31 years, this has always been their tactic. Now, you can't make as much as you want because they only allow you to make a certain amount. So you're only allowed to work up to 20 hours a week. If you work anything past that, or if you go over that, then they'll be like, oh, well, you're working too many hours or whatever, which has happened before. And I think that for a lot of people who are capable of going out and going to work and working every day, they don't need to be on Social Security. For the people who aren't capable of going to work, now that's different. Who have disorders like seizure disorders, schizophrenic, bipolar, disorders that keep them from going to work every day. Now they can be on Social Security, but someone like me and other people that I know, because it's not like they send a whole lot of money that you can live off of, because they don't. To be honest with you, they don't send a lot of money. And I'm gonna just give you an example, like $300 for somebody who's on SSI, that's not a lot of money for them. And that's just an example. They send different amounts depending on the case and the disorder you have or the disability you have. And other people, they get it from their pensions or retired or when somebody dies. So again, I got this letter. It says in the letter, well, we didn't stop it, but you guys knew the whole time that you were overpaying me and you didn't stop it. Why is that? You guys should have been stopped it. So at this point, I'm going to have to work harder now to go out and find a full-time job just to survive. Because I want to make sure at the end of the day that I have enough money to live off of. Because they're saying starting December 3rd that they're going to withhold my benefits until I pay the amount back that needs to be paid. And so now I'm thinking like, oh, okay. So now I have to work twice as hard now to go and bust my butt to find a full-time job so that I can have enough to make ends meet, to be able to live, basically. Because Social Security and all these other state agency programs, they don't care if you have enough to live off or not. As long as they're getting what they want, that's all that matters. And Social Security is designed for you to be at home anyway. It's not designed for you to go to work. They make that little as possible, and they tell you that you're only allowed to work up to 20 hours a week. But for someone who's capable of working more than 20 hours a week, I say don't get on Social Security because it's a burden, it's a hindrance. It's for people who really need it. I'm not knocking the people who really need it because there are people out there who really, 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 really need it. Now, let me say that again. I'm not knocking the people that need it because there's people out there that really, really need it. And they should have it. But for somebody like me, where they say, oh, you're only allowed to work 20 hours a week, and I'm capable of working more than that, then I'm going to work more than that. But in their defense, it's like, oh, well, we overpaid you, and they are now just catching that mistake. But their mistake is now I'm having to be the responsible one to have to pay back a mistake that they made. I don't think that's right. What do you think? Do you think people on Social Security should have to pay back an overpayment that was paid to them by them, a mistake that they made? Do you think they should be responsible of having to pay it back? Give me your thoughts on that. Let me know. Comment. But right now, that's not the case. They're going to try to do everything to get money out of people just because they can. So once this is done, I think I'm going to get off Social Security for good because it's not something I need to be on, and I'm more than capable of working. If I got to get a full-time job, then I will do that. But as far as all this other overpaying stuff goes, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. So let me know what you think. I'll see you guys soon. And like I always say, if something ain't right, it probably isn't. I'll catch you later, guys. See ya.